Hey guys, and welcome to my next reaction to Classic Who. So obviously in this season, the first story, which was the last one I watched before I moved, was a, really big story, important story, and not just because the first and second Doctor came back, though that is obviously a very significant part of it, but also I believe that now the third Doctor can kind of travel in the TARDIS and, is not kind of stuck on Earth. And I understand that we have had stories, a handful, maybe three? I think three. I hope I'm not wrong with that. So far that the third Doctor was actually able to sort of go off-world, so to speak. However, it's not a continuous thing. In general, what we have had so far for the third Doctor era, if you want to call it that, is that, the kind of stuck on Earth, which I've enjoyed because I really, really like Unit, and I like a lot of the characters that we get from Unit. So that's the downside for me on this. I believe that this will be kind of the first story, traveling, maybe not, maybe I'm wrong. And if we don't get to see Unit as much, that's going to be kind of sad for me. However, I assume he'll bring Jo with him. I don't know, but I think so. I think it might be kind of interesting to see stories with them together, traveling together. And that could bring out just different things about him, different things about her. I really am looking forward to that in particular, but I'm a little sad if that means that we're gonna have less, if not. I do know, okay, here's a, sorry, this is a long intro, I apologize. I do know that the Brigadier is very significant to the Doctor, and I think various Doctors, I think so, and not just like 2 and 3. So I feel like we will see Unit again. Like I don't think that was like, okay, that's it, we're done and we never see them again or whatever. So I'm hoping that we get to see them again, and if there is some sort of like final Unit story or something like that with, like the Brigadier and Yates and Benton, and I would like there to be some sort of significant maybe a nice goodbye, maybe. I don't know. Though I think the Brigadier will keep popping up, but I don't know. I actually don't know. I think. Okay, let's get into it. Oh! Oh boy.
Oh, the cargo shuttle has arrived.
What is this?
Billy says.
Oh my god, look at her makeup.
Princess, he says.
Very good. But first his mental and nervous systems will be subjected to analysis.
Yes, of course. Now one must deal with the aliens.
What the fuck did I just watch? I mean, I understand that that's sometimes a sentiment before a Doctor Who episode, but really, what the fuck did I just watch? Okay. Shut up. Shut up! Look! Oh my god. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that I just screamed, but... Oh my god. Oh my... Yes. Yes. I don't know. Oh.
There's no point in wasting any time.
I love her makeup.
Roll up and see the monster show.
Look at that outfit. It looks like they went crazy at a Michael's, you know?
All living in their natural habitat.
Those are lemons.
The male is called Vorg, it seems. The female, Shurna.
Particular
Sherna.
planes.
Is that what he said?
Physiology is familiar.
We live for
One's
Sherna.
afraid of 4 heads.
It indicates a systems defect, doesn't it?
Just a loose connection somewhere. Of all the times to go wrong.
Well, I can assure you that the last time I was here, the air was like wine.
Are you certain we are here?
Where?
Or where you think we are?
Oh, shit.
I don't steer the TARDIS, I program it. And according to
Doctor!
What is it?
There's
Goodness
something
me.
alive over there! Chickens.
Greetings. For all we know, they're the intelligent life form on this planet.
They are chickens. And what about this?
Singapore.
The
Huh.
galaxy, you said, Doctor? It's just an ordinary ship.
Appearances can be very deceiving, Joe.
They can.
There's something wrong here.
We're still on Earth, aren't we?
No, that's impossible.
Don't you ever admit that you're wrong?
No.
No, it's impossible too.
You say the cook's a Madrassi, Andrews?
I believe so, sir.
I find the Madrassi's a bit idle myself. Won't have them on the plantation. Determined to finish this book before we reach Bombay.
Well, we're due there tomorrow. How much have you got left?
I don't know what I'm watching. Okay.
I saw it about 4 times. Don't you think that young American chap was marvelous? You know, Fred something. Fred Astaire.
Are they gonna come around 20 times? Great.
This isn't Earth. It just looks like it.
All right, Doctor, I'll convince you.
No, Joe, let's not do this.
Take a look at that.
1926. I don't know what's happening here, but I don't like it. Why do you want to stay?
I just want you to admit the truth, that's all. Well, instead of swanning around some distant galaxy, we slip back about 40 years in time and we're on a little cargo boat in the middle of the Indian Ocean.
What the fuck?
It's a plesiosaurus. It's incredible.
Oh my god!
This really is 1926. The plesiosaurus has been extinct for 130 million years.
Oh my god! There's a dinosaur! There's a dinosaur! This story has fabulous outfits and dinosaurs!
Yes, of course.
Well, you see, my uncle hasn't been terribly well, so...
Ah, poor traveller, eh? Not used to it, I suppose.
On the contrary, sir.
Well, never mind. We've now got a 4 for bridge, what? Or would you prefer Mahjong?
Where have you been hiding?
You tell him, Uncle.
Okay. I'm really curious as to how the ship part with the dinosaur relates to this part.
Witnessed the event.
As members of the official species, we must all share President Saab's concern.
They've no
The
sense of
official
responsibility.
species?
Give them a hygiene chamber and they store fossil fuel in it.
Yeah, Joe. That's what it is.
Come on, in here.
Any more of these about on the ship? Or is this the only one? Is this the only one? There's nothing there.
Do you mean you can't see it?
Get into this cabin.
And you?
What is going on?
Tell me, is this ship the SS Bernice?
You trying to pretend you didn't even know that?
I didn't, but I do now. Makes everything much clearer. Thank you.
All right. Now I'm going to lock you in here until the captain is ready to see
Okay.
you. And that might not be for a long time.
Do you really believe Andrews couldn't see it?
What?
Well, the plate in the floor.
Well, this has been blocked from his consciousness. Yes, if I'm right, it would have to be. It's certainly no part of the fabric of this ship. And that metal is unknown on Earth, Joe.
But we are on Earth. We must be.
Probably
this
not.
ship.
In its time, the SS Bernice was as famous a sea mystery as the Mary Celeste.
You mean she sank?
And she vanished, Joe. 2 days out from Bombay on June the 4th, 1926,
Oh boy.
the SS Bernice just disappeared off the face of the Earth. It's broad daylight outside.
So?
this really is after dinner, and we are in the Indian Ocean, it should be pitch dark. We need something far more primitive.
Skeleton keys.
Well, they'd do fine if only we had any.
Allow me, Doctor.
Joe. Oh my god, we're back. We're back.
But no data disc.
We are entertainers.
Entertainment. Explain the term.
We put on a show. You understand?
Oh, yes, girl. There we go. Beautiful.
No.
Fucking love her.
Your application for a visa has been rejected.
But your worship, please, I beg you. We spent our last credit bar on the journey here.
That was unwise.
Your worship, please.
That was unwise.
Micrograph by the great...
Can you open it?
Without a magnetic core extractor, no. I happen to have got one on the TARDIS.
Oh, I knew you wouldn't travel anywhere without one.
Getting to the TARDIS.
Right, means we gotta go through the saloon.
Well, they can only lock us up again, can't they?
True.
Well, they could throw you overboard and you could get eaten by a dinosaur.
The dress is a bit idle myself.
You know, that's another option that could
Still, I
happen.
must admit your fellow knows how to curry a chicken.
Did you care to join us?
Sir, it's a glorious evening.
No. You two run along. I'm going to a spot of reading. Only another 2 chapters.
Well, we'll see you later then, sir.
Right.
20 times round the deck.
Oh my goodness. It's restarted.
They say exactly the same things as before.
Yes, I know.
Whatever it is.
But if you... Shh. What is happening? I mean, it's like a gramophone record is stuck.
As if they've all been programmed to repeat a simple behavior pattern.
There weren't any plesiosauruses in 1926.
That's exactly.
Well, you'll probably have some opportunities to get it right and get back to your TARDIS. There's a dinosaur!
What the deuce is it?
Let's name him Preston. Hi, Preston. Good seeing you.
Doctor, do we have to stay here? Can't we just leave?
Where's your scientific curiosity, Joe? Don't you want to know what's going on?
No,
Not much,
let's
no.
leave.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my god! The fuck? That is not what I was expecting at all. At all. Well, what is this? Okay. I can't believe this. What on earth? What not on earth? More accurately.
I told you this was no ordinary ship, Joe.
Where are you going?
To find the TARDIS.
I think I found the trouble anyway. There you are. A bit of bric-a-brac lodged inside circuit 3. I better put it back. Might spoil the illusion. Never let the customer see too much.
Oh, that's interesting. So is this all
Well, I've sailed into
for
Shanghai 50
entertainment?
times, my girl. I know what Johnny Chinaman's like.
Dinosaurs are entertaining.
Makes me seem...
In what way does this machine amuse?
Your worship, allow me to demonstrate. These creatures are Tellurians, a species discovered in a distant galaxy. An even more interesting, though less amusing form of life is the Ogron. They are of limited intelligence and are used as servants by some race called Daleks, I believe. We will shortly be seeing the prize of my collection.
Do you mean that all these creatures are living in there?
Within their own miniaturized environments, of course.
Oh! Preston!
Gotta get out of here. Come on.
It's probably going to be a challenge.
Fine.
The peaceful Tellurians can be made to behave in an amusingly violent way. Watch.
What?
What are you doing, John?
I'm gonna thrash this fellow with an inch of his life. Are you still sticking to that stupid story?
The doctor's like, all right, I'll fight the bitch. I don't care.
I think I ought to warn you that I took lessons from John L. Sullivan himself.
Jiminy, the old fellow's got some pluck.
Oh my god. Just right in the face. Okay. Oh. Oh. Where's it? Oh. Oh.
Good afternoon.
How many times around the deck is a man?
Who's counting?
Oh my
None of
goodness.
your nonsense.
Right, person?
No, you can't.
I can't leave it for too long or the specimens start damaging each other.
Ah, dinner. Splendid. Coming? Who the devil are those two?
Those two Tellurians, have you seen them before? They're nouveau. They're strangers.
She's smart. We love.
Looks like some sort of shaft.
Good. Down we go.
Oh God. What is gonna be down there? Are they entering like another,
Look at this filter circuit, Joe.
like part,
What a beautiful piece of work.
compartment, whatever?
It's fascinating. It's like walking around inside a wristwatch.
It is a pretty fun set.
Really is magnificent.
Well, can't we just find the way out?
You could try following this circuit.
This machine, this scope, contains many alien creatures. The vermin has imported them without a license. Forbids the transference of zoological specimens between planets. Creatures will have to be destroyed.
Destroyed?
Oh!
Machine too?
You can't do that. Our livelihood depends on the scope.
Wow, these are really a fun bunch of
Send the
people.
eradicator detector.
Twist them round your finger, you said. Have them eating out of your hand, you said. I should have stayed with the All-Star Dance Company.
Yes, you should have, girl.
Commence eradication.
Oh my God. Oh my goodness.
And the creatures in there? They are organic. The eradicator will have destroyed them.
Destruction of the machine is unimportant.
I love that these guys, they're living for them,
Build, eh?
are like, no, you can't murder them. We can trap them
Is it
and
damaged?
parade them
The line's
around
damaged?
We'll check the circuits.
for entertainment purposes. You know, basically take them hostage, whatever. But murdering, that's where we draw the line.
Come on.
But I live for them.
Come on, give us a hand.
But they're kind of awful. But I live for them.
It was them. They did it on purpose.
Who?
The giants, of course.
Well, why should they, Joe? We've done them no harm.
Promising, huh?
It's, yeah, not the most graceful. Oh my God!
You really think the Lerman is a spy? Sent here to test our defenses? Isn't it clear? Perhaps a transmitter.
We must have been this way before.
Oh, that's it. We're lost.
You know what that is? That's a bearing housing of one of the ventilator shafts.
Oh, good. Knowing makes me feel so much better.
Yeah, I thought it might.
Oh, well, that means we're almost home, doesn't it?
Means there should be an air duct around here somewhere. The trouble is, we're inside the blueprint instead of looking down on it.
Oh my God! It's in another hand. Ah! Oh my God! Ah! See, now that's terrifying. That's really fucking terrifying. No, thank you.
If there is a transmitter in there, Borg, you're dead. One can't see anything, Carlick. Only this. What is it?
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Some Lerman secret weapon, perhaps.
It's some kind of a container. It's causing
These
interference
guys are very
circuit
paranoid.
Earlier in Circuit 3, I noticed two new Tellurians. Strangers, I told Morg at the time.
My assistant is an imaginative...
Quiet. Perhaps Tellurian science is more advanced. And if they can get into the machine, no doubt they can also get out of it. What do you think,
Oh.
Carlick?
Oh
There is
my
no way of telling what
goodness.
diseases they may have brought with them.
Oh boy.
Is there an
Oh boy.
exit from that machine?
The scope is completely and utterly escape-proof.
That's what you think. Oh no. See now, I think you're going somewhere
Some sort of cave.
with one of the other, oh no. One of the other specimen, or however you want to call it. Oh no. Oh God, stop.
Can you see anything?
I thought something was going to be
No,
right
it's just
behind
the
it.
same.
Come on, we better take a look around.
There's nothing to look at.
I'm sure there will be something soon.
The fault is still being signaled.
What do you call the creatures here?
The Drashiks. My little carnivores. The children.
See, that's what I
with their
that's what I
gnashing
thought.
and
Oh, no.
snapping and tearing at each other. The Tellurians! They've broken into the circuit. Once the dressage get their scent, they won't stand a chance.
Fascinating.
Oh,
Something's wrong, Joe.
is that guy like finally getting entertained? Oh goodness.
Let's go back, Doctor. Look!
Oh my god. Oh my god. That's actually pretty terrifying. Oh. You want to run? Not that, I don't know. Maybe that might not be much use for that, but okay, I have to say something. You know what I have to say? I'm loving this story. I'm loving it. It's so random, but I love it. Listen, if we're going to, we're taking off this ban on, the doctor leaving, or the doctor's finally able to leave, right? He's finally able to travel. Can I just... Oh my goodness. They really were like, we're going to throw everything into one story. He's finally able to go to different places, and we're going to take him to all of them. I love it. I love the feel of this episode because it just feels so... I don't have a better word at the moment than bizarre. It feels bizarre, where there have certainly been bizarre things. I mean, obviously, it's Doctor Who, which specializes in the bizarre, right? But, there's been a lot of, most of the stories thus far in the Third Doctor era has been kind of like, grounded on Earth for the most part, and so there is a little bit of familiarity. Now, I understand that the ship that they were on was, taken from Earth, and so there's, I guess, a little bit of familiarity, but even there was weird stuff going on there, and it's in the past, so it's a little bit kind of on the unknown side, but there's a lot of kind of weird stuff going on. And a dinosaur. Preston. We live for Preston. We love Preston. Okay. I love it. I love that in the first episode, I was like, what in the hell am I watching? Like, really, genuinely, what am I watching? Because it's like, I don't even... They just introduce so much right off the bat with these kind of grayish blue people that are no fun at all. And then we have these two traveling entertainers who are all the fun. A little, I'm not gonna, I have to say the morals of, just trapping the creatures and making them live out on an endless loop doesn't seem like the kindest thing in the world. But, I do love, I like their vibe. I like their vibe. I really do. Their outfits are they're just so extravagant and campy and ridiculous. And I love it. By the way, her makeup is killing it. Killing it. I love it. I love the glitter all around I live for her and her makeup and her attitude. And, King love her. Okay. But, you're watching it's that already. You're like, what on earth am I watching? And then we move on to, the ship, and you're like, how in the world does this even connect? And, we finally figured all of that out and everything. But I love the fact that we're it's so random. It's so random. And that is Doctor Who in a nutshell, right? I mean, I like that, you know, these entertainers, they have like different parts of this. I don't really know what to call it. I know that they probably gave it a name, but this machine that's holding all of these living beings for people's entertainment. But you know, but there's different almost channels, different episodes, different stories that they can switch to. You know, obviously the one that the Doctor and Jo are in right now is probably one of the more violent of the, you know, entertainments, but it, you know, and it kind of reminds me literally of Doctor Who, where, you know, when you go into every episode, you don't really know what you're going to get. Sure, there are, you know, parts of Doctor Who that are longer running arcs and stuff like that, but with each story, it's kind of like, are we going back in time? Are we visiting an alien planet? Is it going to be a serious episode? Is it going to be a lot more lighthearted? You don't really know. So I really like that that's, you know, and I don't really necessarily think that that was necessarily the point of making this episode, but I thought it was very interesting. I also think that, you know, they really did, they're doing the damn thing when it comes to saying like, hey, we're gonna travel to different worlds and shit's gonna get weird. You know, I like that they seem to be really, you know, making a point with that as well. I really have enjoyed these first two parts, you know, quite possibly, I don't know, we'll see how the next two parts go, but maybe not the most, you know, brilliant story or anything like that, but I do find it very entertaining, which is, you know, big part of the episode, being entertaining. So I'm very excited to watch more. I think that it's a really, really interesting concept, and it is really, really great, again, to see the Doctor and Jo and their kind of interactions with each other, because they're so, I think that they have a really, really fun relationship, and yeah, anyway, oh goodness, I mean, I don't really know where this is gonna go. There's a lot of tension between the really fun people and the not so fun people. That's just how I'm going to call them. And I do wonder if the Doctor and Jo are going to somehow get out and, you know, maybe help with how much tension there is there, because there is a lot right now. All right, I really, really enjoyed this, and I'm very, very excited to watch the next two parts. All right. I hope that you guys enjoyed this reaction. If you would like to support me on Patreon or subscribe, I would really appreciate it. But if not, I am just happy that you are here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye.